Welcome to the podcast, The Pilgrim and the Monk. A developing story of a pilgrim who is seeking the truth, and a monk who helps him find the way. Written by Timothy G. A. Cooper. Narrated and produced by Greg Cooper. Chapter 103. Fresh Eyes. Pilgrim, it is time I returned the favor and asked you a question. Who in the scriptures do you most admire?
That's easy. It's the man born blind in the Gospel of John, chapter 9.
You piqued my curiosity. What is it about him you admire?
He teaches me that we don't have much control over what happens to us in this life. What we can control is how we respond.
You may have to explain how you see that in his testimony.
In the beginning of the account, he's just there, minding his own business. It's the disciples who use him as an object lesson for their theological discussion. The man didn't even ask if he wanted to be healed. Our Lord just restored his sight.
Would you not consider that a blessing?
Was it? After he was healed, his life fell apart. His parents betrayed him. The religious leaders mercilessly interrogated him, then cast him out of society. His life didn't get any easier. It got harder.
That is not a perspective I ever considered.
Here's what I like about him. Through it all, he had a wit and sense of humor. He stands up to the religious leaders and didn't apologize for his situation.
I do not know that I see his wit.
The big moment comes during the second interrogation. After another barrage of questions, he pushes back. He asks them, "Do you want to become his disciples too?" He's doing what the young people call trolling. He's mocking them. He follows that with an insightful argument why our Lord is truly from God. Every time I read it, it makes me laugh.
That is a fascinating reading of that event.
Here's the best part. The man has the wisdom to acknowledge and worship our Lord.
You might say he gained his sight twice. He received his physical sight, then his spiritual sight was restored.
Exactly. All this happens to him and we never even know his name. But I'll tell you this, one day I will join him in heaven and we'll share a laugh about it all.
Well, Pilgrim, you never cease to amaze me.
Really? How so?
You read the scriptures with such fresh eyes.
Thank you, monk. That is a great compliment.
You've been listening to The Pilgrim and the Monk, written by Timothy G. A. Cooper, narrated and produced by Greg Cooper. We hope you enjoyed this production. Please join us again for the next episode.